And we are live. Welcome everyone. This is your host Abraham Jaguar. This channel is proudly sponsored by the following publishers, starting with Shades of Vengeance and their Era Marscape Kickstarter. This is pretty much Doom, the tabletop RPG. You play as enhanced soldiers fighting unknown demonic threats. And it uses the Era D10 dice pool system, which is quite cinematic. Then we have Magi-Knights Awakening, the magical girl and Super Sentai inspired tabletop RPG where you confront mythos-like horrors. They have also released An Echo from the Stars. This is the start of an entire saga featuring the mysteries of Frost Peak Academy, rumors concerning hauntings in the streets, as well as a mysterious debilitating illness. Then we have Dead Tree Studios, publishers and developers of Dames of Asstoria, a tabletop role-playing game where you play as monster girls experiencing high adventure in a world that doesn't fully accept them. They have also released the Pay What You Want tabletop RPG, Daughters of Lamb. This is uh, cybernetic nuns with guns, looking for the missing pieces of their AI god. Next, we have the Red Room Publishing. Please check out their store for exclusive tabletop RPG products and check out their sword and sorcery game, Savage Swords. It has received a complete makeover. All of the AI assets have been replaced with handcrafted illustrations, layout, everything. All of the links to these amazing publishers will be in the description and in the pinned comment as well. This time I am starting a new video game series, SKALD, against the Black Priory. This is old school, this is Ultima in its earliest stages. So let's see how it goes. Super retro. Settings. How's the music? Is it too loud? Let me see. Mm, checking the music. I don't want the music to be too loud for you. I think it's good. Apparently it's good. Or maybe a little bit, right? Enable map autosave, enabled mm, 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 mm. Extensive tutorials. Difficulty, normal. Okay. Ah, the CRT. Wow, this one looks really good. I usually don't use them uh, because it's too dark. Let's see how it looks. Maybe it's a good idea to have it turned on. Audio, music volume, just a tad. Like this. Controls, character sheet is Z, console is tab, fits is F, F2, what? Whoa. ELTD. Okay. Mm-hmm. Fonts. I like this one better. Color of the cryptic text, uh-huh. I like to. Description shadow. This is super old school without the shadow look. But I want the shadow because what if it's over like a lighter background, right? The music is really good, but I just hope it's not too loud. I did lower it a bit. Draw outline. Ah, no. Classic text color. Dark, black. Classic. Okay. New game. Start module. That's for like hand-created modules, perhaps. What is this? This mystery look. You can click it, but it doesn't do anything. New game. Choose a visual style. Default is recommended. This can also be customized in the settings menu. Yeah, I already did. Soft CRT filter. Oh, it's super hard. Look. Ah. High end. Arcade. Kitchen TV. Mini CRT. Old TV. Broken. None. A soft one. High end. High end looks really good. Continue. Welcome to character creation. Start by picking a difficulty for your playthrough. Difficulty can be changed during play. Easy mode is a great way for players who are new to this style of role-playing game to experience SKALD. Combat is forgiving and there should be little need to optimize character builds. Dice rolls are weighted in the player's favor. Now, a narrative. Difficulty for players who would like to experience the game's story. No combat. Well, little focus on grinding. Normal mode is the game's intended difficulty setting. There is only very limited artificial smoothing of certain dice rolls. Yeah. This one. Select a class. Select a class for your character. Classes define a character's role in the party by adding certain exclusive abilities. Officer, what is Officer? An officer is a skilled warrior who serves as a force multiplier through their tactical skills, issuing orders across the battlefield. Oh, that's mine. Hospitaller, what is the cleric? Hierophant, cleric. Two clerics? He's a bit more physical. And the Hierophant is a bit more caster, right? Guild Magus, a spellcaster who can develop all the different arcane spell schools fully. Champion, cleric who excels in the use of blades. Battle Magus, arms master. Now I'm going to be the officer. I'm all about the tactics. Select a background for your character. Backgrounds add points in skills, influence, starting conditions, and narrative content. I'm an officer, but I am also a noble. I am a noble officer. An individual of old blood, you learned long ago that wealth and connections tend to open doors that are otherwise closed to the filthy masses. Oh, but they give you the chosen goblin version of the noble. Well, let's say that I'm just very good at understanding the situation, right? And helping others to work together. +1 diplomacy, +1 lore. A noble officer. Of course. Distribute points to your primary attributes and skills. These go a long way towards defining your character mechanically. I'm going to need fortitude and strength. Presence. Well, I'm already a noble. Stealth, thievery, crit chance, initiative, crafting and lore. Presence. Should I go for a balanced approach? Somewhat balanced approach. No agility, and instead fortitude, because as an officer they're going to try to unalive us. So I'm going to take fortitude. Skills. Survival. Forage for food, navigate difficult overland terrain. Athletics. Sprinting, jumping, all of that. Diplomacy for the negotiations with the merchants. Healing. What is healing? Rate of recovery in the camp. Healing. And when you are cured in battle. Crafting. Creating items at crafting stations. Let's reduce intellect. Because we already have lore. We apply strength. We're going to raise awareness. I want to be a crafter. Awareness. Notice small details and hidden things. Awareness. And lore. Continue. A moment, please. Be right back. Hold on a minute. Be right back. And we are back. A moment, please. There we go. These are the feats derived from your class. Distribute your development points in them to gain benefits and new abilities. Increased athletics. Melee accuracy. What? Aha. But ranks to distribute. You need to distribute all your development points before proceeding. Ah. So, axe, shield, the sword, 1 rank. Bred for war. Charger. +1 charge bonus. Charging into battle. Or increased toughness. This feat cannot be bought yet. Character must be at least tier 1 in the feat Bred for war. I see. Toughness. What is this? Like this. Okay. One in sword. I also want to charge. Increase diplomacy as well. You never know, right? Ah, you need level 5 for this. Sword and Shield. I should go for Sword and Shield. Hey, Ulbik! Welcome! Sword and Shield. That's definitely going to raise my survivability, so we go that route. Appearance. Finalize your character by editing their appearance. Male. Gender. Oh, two genders. Two sexes. How cool is that? No body type A, body type E, what? body type A, body type B. Attack helicopter, none of that. It's old school. Old school, old school. Portrait. The portraits. Well, this one is not. This is not too bad. Ah, take a look at this guy. What? Is this male? No, this is a female. I think it's between this one or this one. This one looks a bit unnerving, right? Like, whoa, like supernatural almost. I'm not sure. I'm not sure which one. Oh, you can change the hairstyle. You can change the hairstyle. Ah, but for the little figure, hair color. Like this. No, like this. I'm not sure. The art style is the Goldbugs games. Aha, like the Goldbugs, exactly. Shall we go full blonde? No, no facial hair. I don't want facial hair. Remove. I think that's without the hair. Hairstyle. Skin tone. Only two colors. Main color. Do you have dark purple? The color of nobility? Dark purple? Like this. Secondary color. Is that purple? No. You can't really look at it very well. Wait a minute. This one. Tertiary. Like this. And the pants. Black pants. But the cloak. Red cloak? No red cloak. White cloak. That was red, but I don't like the look of it. Looks as if you have something like bleeding behind you. Not the exact tone of red. I think this one is better. Okay. Continue. Type a name and press continue. El Jaguar? El Jaguar. Can I read the... between 10 characters. Okay. El Jaguar. Continue. What? Okay, no, it was too long, right? Or what? It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 counting the space. El Jaguar. What? Well, I'll just backspace a bit. They said it was 10 characters, and no. El Jaguar. Prologue. On the wine-dark, raging seas of the Outer Isles, a lone caravel struggles against the winds and waves towards the accursed island of Hydra. The moan of creaking timbers, the tang of preserved fish. Your eyes slowly adjust to the darkness of the ship's dimly lit hull. Suddenly, something strikes the hull, and the ship rocks violently. Your heart begins to pound and a feeling of unease grows in your stomach. Rise well rested and ready to go, or get up, mouth dry and head pounding. Rouse yourself from deep meditation. Rouse yourself from deep meditation. You get to your feet and become aware of agitated voices shouting up on deck. Something is not right. You should make your way up top, and get a bearing on the situation. Be on your way. What? Desk with a maritime navigation map. The map is labeled the Outer Isles, and the course is drawn towards an island named Hydra. So every time I bump into the table, Shift allows you to see the objects. Okay. Oh, something just struck the ship! Interactables 1. Moving the cursor over an interactable object will make a yellow outline appear. Left mouse click to interact with the object, right mouse click to examine it. Holding down Shift will highlight all interactable objects in view. Some objects are hidden and won't be highlighted until they are spotted. Can I examine the table? You see a desk. You see a chest. You see a door. Locked. Let me guess, the key is here. Loot, dagger, light club. But no key. Picked up some items. Ah, nice. So I double click. What is this? Gold. You can't dual wield apparently. Well, I have my dagger. Or should I use a club? Damage 1 to 2. 1 to 3. No, the club. Well, we don't have a sword. but we have a club. To your surprise, you realize that this door has been locked from the outside. It doesn't budge. Perhaps you could slip the lock with a thin blade or use something to smash it. Let's use the club. Hulk smash. Using the club, you smash the lock in a fell swoop, and the door begins to creak open. As the door swings open, you can now clearly make out cries from the deck above. You should make haste. Well, haste makes waste. We must move cautiously. Chest. So many things. A sword. That's more like it. A bow? No, but I'm not into that, but we can equip it just in case. Armor, helmet. Tonic of Vitality. Ah. Attunement Tonic. That's for magic. Okay. What is this? A torch. We take the torch. The party does not have a light source to equip. Find a lantern. But I'm trying to use the torch. Where's the torch? I just picked it up. That's turning it on and off. I spotted some things. You stop dead as you narrowly avoid stepping in a rust-red puddle. The stench of blood fills your nostrils, and as you look around in the dim light of the hold, you realize someone or something fought for their life here. The same moment the thought hits you, a hiss sounds from the shadows. You squint towards the shadows as a hunched, feral-looking form slowly slinks forwards. It has to be a rat, right? Tiny, disgustingly human-like hands, yellow fangs, and a grotesquely dexterous pink tail leave no doubt of the creature's rodent nature. A chosen goblin! Could it be one of the science fiction Rothschilds? Or the Rockefellers? Could be either. They all have the horrible rat look. No, YouTube, no, they are so great. No. You notice the videos when they criticize those pieces of shit? And YouTube places the overlay. Oh, the Rothschilds are a philanthropic and wonderful family, and the Rockefeller... You know, people are becoming aware of what is going on, finally. The morons, right? Well, the retards sometimes have to pay attention, but for a lot of them it's too late. Though as it emerges, the Rothschild goblins. Correct, that is correct. And I can already see the overlay in my video. Wikipedia. The Rothschilds are not... They do not look like rodents. They don't look like rodents. Stop that. Though as it emerges from the shadows, it becomes abundantly clear that what may have started life as a common shipwreck has now grown into something that has no right to exist. A second hiss sounds behind you, and the abominations launch at you. Initiative 1. In combat, characters act in order of initiative. You can view the initiative order by using the initiative widget on the left side of the screen. Moving the cursor over the widget makes it pop out. Note that moving the cursor over a name will make that character's outline flash on the battlefield. The widget on the lower right side represents the character's action points. The yellow pips represent movement points. The violet pips represent attacks. You can move a number of tiles, each combat equal to your movement points and attacks, but spending attacks to move means you won't be able to attack that turn. Spending attacks to move? Points. This is a good way of moving extra far. Or let's see. Performing an attack will clear out all the remaining movement points. In other words, attacking will end the character's turn in most cases. Pressing shift in combat brings up the tactical overlay and makes it easier to see the exact positioning of characters and the underlying grid. In the settings menu, you can toggle the tactical overlay to be always on during the player's turn. Oh no, that's going to be very annoying. Steal thyself. Deploy. Well, I only have one. I cannot deploy a party. I only have one. So we are surrounded. I guess I'll strike immediately. Over here. Against this rat. I don't want to get attacked from both sides. Begin combat! Oh, initiative is mine. I cannot move because of the torch. Okay, let's attack. No, I don't want to fire in melee, what the fuck? There we go. Ow! Oh, crap! Getting... We need to do it. There we go, you're dead. Ow! Fuck. You are dead. Infection, what? Die. Victory, victory, but I'm wounded. Loot the corpses. What is this? Rat tail. I wonder if it's useful for something. Well, now we need to find some healing items. It's hilarious, there was a Rothschild that put out a book debunking conspiracies on the science fiction Illuminus. Don't look at me like they're like, we do not exist. That is not true. Shifting the ice, the rat-like ice, from side to side. Those fucking clowns. The only reasons why they are there, two reasons. Potatoes! Can I eat the potatoes? Maybe they will heal me. Baked potato, blah blah blah. It is said that potatoes alone can nourish a man's body, but not the same, not a soul. Cannot use it? No, it's an ingredient. I see. The only reason why the fucking Rothschilds are there, two reasons. Well, first of all, they the rat dice. They sold their souls a long time ago to Gog Magog, to the fucking Nephilim, right? But apart from that, they aren't the science fiction YouTube. We're talking about a video game. This is not true. The only reason why they are in power, they are the lowest end, the lowest part of the fucking corrupt pyramid. Them, the Rockefellers, etc., Guinness, they are at the lowest. The ones that you really have to watch out for, the ones that have remained hidden all these years, all these centuries, you could say even. At least they kept a low profile. We're talking Saboya or Savoy, science fiction, Orange, science fiction, Conti, science fiction, Orsini, science fiction, Bathory, science fiction, Medici, science fiction, Borgia, science fiction, all of those. There are plenty of other families that you never hear about those in the news. The Rothschild in science fiction, the Rockefellers in science fiction, they are the poster boys. They are just there to as a mask. What is this exactly? A crate? Ah, can I? Oh, extinguish the flame. I already took everything away. Careful. Let's open the other door just in case. You have contracted a disease from your fight with the rats. You may see that conditions are affecting you by opening the character sheet. Click your portraits or press C to do so. Not all conditions are negative. Negative conditions can often be cured by magic or rest. Back then, the humans were so powerful. You didn't eat all the crap. The pharmaceutical, and the in science fiction YouTube, this is not true. And the processed food, so they could recover from many things. I can't even attest to that myself. I have suffered throughout my life various injuries in very contaminated areas. We're talking like, for example, having wounds open and falling into water with the wounds open. Really dirty water. Very, very dirty water. Nothing. But that's because you must try to be as healthy as possible. Organic. Not processed. Pick up and equip the lantern to search the area. Okay. Some containers are hidden until your character spots them. So, I pick up the torch. What? No, I want to pick up the torch. You see a torch? Ah, that's the lantern, right? Lantern. Okay, let's search the area. Spotted something. Cure disease. Conveniently enough, someone left a potion to cure the disease. Consume. We are free of the disease. A lot of reviewers probably didn't like it that, oh, in this game, you can choose a blonde character. 2 out of 10, not diverse. But then they were like, no, 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 you can choose a character with black skin, darker skin. Then 5 out of 10. You emerge onto the ship's lower deck. As your eyes adjust to the darkness, you become aware of a hulking figure standing in the shadows. Oh, Jaguar, here at last, growls a rough voice. Let's see what we can tell him. Who's there? Show yourself! It's Roland. Where the tides have you been? Why are you skulking around? Below decks, planning our landing. Why? Mind your own fucking business. What's going on? No, I would tell him. Where the tides have you been? Below decks, planning our landing. Why? The island is in sight, but the damn guilders refuse to land. They want to turn back. What? If we turn back, we lose our shot at the girl. What girl? We're going after a girl? And no one gets paid. Listen here. I know our boys better than most. We've hired them to go to Hydra and kill. If we don't pay them, things will go bad quickly. But the sailors are bloody terrified. They claim something is hunting us. Let's go for all the good it will do. Let's go for all the good it will do. I need someone by my side. Wait. There are a few sailors up ahead, rattled as a pair of rabbits. As a pair of rabbits or a pair of rabbis? We're not here to make friends, if that's what you're suggesting. Is there a way past them? Should we go past them or should we fight them? Let's fight them. We can reduce their numbers already. Spill sailor blood and the guild will want to make you pay. Take the left door ahead and spare us some trouble and a pay cut. Perhaps anything else you feel compelled to tell me? Let's just get out of this bloody boat. Motioning for you to take the lead, Roland falls in behind you. From above, agitated shouts can be heard. New character. You've added a new character to your party. Press Q for the character portraits to swap the party leader. I'm not giving away leadership. The current leader's attributes are used for tests outside combat, such as awareness or stealth. That's good because I'm very aware. Familiarize yourself with the attributes and abilities of your party members and have the right character take the lead depending on the circumstances. So if we get someone with better awareness, it's better to use that character as a leader. When a new member joins your party, they level up to your current level. Okay. The level up icon on your party member's portrait shows that the character is ready to level up. Double-click the character portrait and select fits to begin leveling up. What? Okay. I spotted something. You can craft things here. This is the crafting screen to create new items. Double-click the ingredients on your inventory and place them in the workstation and then press craft. If the recipe is valid, new items will be created. Oh, do we have to write the recipe? The recipe list in the left column represents known recipes. Okay. You learn new recipes by experimenting or by finding recipe books out in the world. Recipes that can currently be crafted are shown in green. Selecting a green recipe will automatically add all necessary ingredients to the workstation. Crafting is dependent on the crafting skill. Crafting a valid recipe will always succeed, but depending on your skill and the recipe's difficulty, there is a chance you may produce more than one item. Okay. Well, I don't have anything to craft yet. What is this, a fish? A note is scrawled in crude letters. Cook, I cannot stand another meal of salted fish. There is a limit. Oh, he doesn't know how to write. To how long a man can live on salt, potatoes, and perklin. Thick head, or get a dagger in the eye, you cheap bastard. This isn't a nice ship. This ship is cursed. Gold and tools for the thief. What? What is this? Grindstone. I don't have anything to grind, I guess. So, if I combine the fish with the potato, not a valid recipe. Is this salt? No, it's grindstone, I forgot. Okay, we cannot craft. Stealth. Press the hide button to go into stealth mode. Which one is the hide button? The action buttons, there are 3. The action buttons also map the numerical buttons. To the numerical buttons. While in stealth mode, the stealth indicator becomes visible. A yellow indicator means you are in danger of being spotted. While your indicator is yellow, it will count down to 0. When it reaches 0, you are spotted and will become visible. Moving in lit areas and being close to other characters will make the counter go down very fast. Stick to shadows and avoid other characters. Your ability to stay hidden is dictated by your stealth skill. Increase this skill to stay hidden for longer. Wearing armor makes it harder to stay hidden. But I'm not going the ninja route or the rogue route. If the indicator turns green, it means you are no longer in danger of being spotted. Spending time in green areas will refill your stealth meter. The sailors stare at you, wide-eyed and terrified. They should have hidden. Dead Emperors, it's coming for us. It whispers to me. Oh, we have mythos. We have Tulu here. One of them draws a weapon with shaking hands. Diplomacy versus 10. Calm yourself. You're guild sailors, damn it. You must roll 5 or above. Succeed on this diplomacy skill check. Nice. 17. The men stop dead in their tracks, seemingly shocked back from their momentary lapse of sanity by your words. The pair blinks towards you in a moment of indecision and then stumbles up to the main deck, and the tumult that seems to be taking place there. What is this madness all about? This is a ship, not a circus. You know... Spotted something. Salt! To craft. What? What is it? Ah, more doors. No, I don't want to extinguish it. Okay. So we go here. with salt. Not a valid recipe, are you fucking kidding me? And with potatoes? Nice, salted fish. Lots of salted fish, yum 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 yum. Eaten with a mug of ale on the side. But does it give me health? Oh, that's for camping, I guess. There's to go up. Chest. A shelly wooden chest. Thievery. Or pick or force the lock until its HP reaches 0. Force athletics. First the athletics. Success. No, what? 14 bits. I did it. It didn't? Ah, you need to do it a few times. Ow! Unlock. Oh, I took some damage apparently. Masterwork, short sword, and a buckler. That was totally worth it. Damage 227 and a buckler. Okay, what is this bed? You see bed. What? Oh, you can save. Uh-huh. Save 1. You see bed. Ah. But what? I cannot use it. Picked up lantern. You cannot rest anywhere in this area. You must look for a suitable campsite elsewhere. Flimsy wooden door. Athletics. Let's force it. We force it. Unlock. Apothecary's desk. Vitality, resistance, immunity, strength. Take it all. Attunement tonic. What is that for? You can't rest in this bed. you have to sleep on the floor. More comfortable. Because I do sleep on the floor, by the way, but with a couple of blankets. It's better for your back. As you grow older as a martial artist, you need to take care of those things. If you want to do the cartwheels, rolling on the floor, jumping, kicking, punching, you need to figure that out. Magical attunement. No, I'm not a wizard. Not a wizard. Surgical tools. Like there's a corpse. You recognize the corpse of one of the crewmates, a young man of barely 16 years called Solon. The youth has been mauled to death. Oh, did he go to the island? To the Epstein Island in science fiction? The youth has been mauled to death by what you assume are the grotesquely altered rats you encountered just minutes ago. The corpse is still warm. I'd like to see YouTube put the overlay saying, "Oh no, Epstein is so good. Was such a good person." They would do it. I do not doubt that in the past, when somebody spoke against him before the whole list was revealed, I do not doubt that YouTube plays the overlay. The corpse is still warm. So he was sacrificed for some vile deity, or rather God. God backwards dog. You know, Big, I still skateboard and snowboard nice skateboard and snowboard, incredible. I sleep on the floor every once in a while. That is incredible, Big. Ooh, no, you're taking the good ending, route. There are some people in their 40s that cannot do anything, none of that. So that is great. Gold, Surgeon's Manual, brandy. Makes me think that perhaps they were going to operate on the guy. As I was going to say, yeah. Well, this is a bit delicate information, right? I've always been telling people two things. I told them, God is Baal. God is Baal, Beelzebub. And he's also connected to Sirius. That's why it's God. It's dog backwards. It's connected to Sirius. If you analyze various things of the Chosen Goblins, of the Illuminus, you'll see that they use many things related to dogs. But I always tell people, like I said, God is Beelzebub, Baal, the same thing, the same shit. But I also tell them, Baal is dead. I sleep. Yeah, Baal is dead. Baal is dead. Beelzebub has gone down the toilet. I cannot tell you why, but I'll leave it like that, right? But in the Epstein files in science fiction, you can check it out in the channel Mind Unveiled. Mind Unveiled. His most recent video. There's an email exchange between Epstein and one of the other imbeciles. You didn't even see the name of Elon Musk and Bill Gates and all of that. In science fiction YouTube, this is not true. No, they are so good. And he was exchanging an email, and in a moment Epstein said something along the lines of, this is in the name of the, you know, the four letters of the chosen deity. The Jod, let's call him Jehovah. And then, can you guess the reply of the fucking cultist that he was talking to? After all, Beelzebub makes a great business partner. There you go. And people, like I said, they are retards. They don't understand until a lot of things happen to them. Oh, and then even they won't accept. Some of them, they just die without accepting. It's like in Fist of the North Star. Do you remember in Fist of the North Star when you had like this thug, the typical punk, right? The post-apocalypse, and Kenshiro. No, it was Ray. You know, the choo with the Nanto when he cut him in half vertically. And of course, you are shown the eyesight of the thug when he was cut in half, and his vision splits like this, right? Because if someone cuts you vertically, and part of your body falls down first, maybe, and the other part is still standing, so his vision split. And before dying, he was like, "Oh, why are you splitting up?" Or when fucking punk wanted Kenshiro to use a machete, was it a machete or a saw, on the head of an innocent villager. So Kenshiro instead turns around and uses the saw on the head of the other guy. And the other guy was, before dying, he was like, "No, you idiot! Your aim is terrible, you had to hit the other one." Those are NPCs, like they will never accept that they are wrong. They will never accept it until the very end. For them, it is impossible for them to make a mistake or to figure out that they have been tricked. Mutiny. You emerge onto the deck and see two groups of men facing each other with weapons drawn. The ship shakes violently in the grip of a storm as lightning tears across the sky. Amidst the din of the storm and their frantic arguments, you bellow for the attention of the assembled crewmen and mercenaries. Both the ship's captain and the leader of the mercenaries you hired, a coarse thug of a man named Stavo, turn their attention to you. They look ready to use... Let's see, I'm playing through the first of the North Star game. I don't think I've played... Well, Ken's Rage, if it's Ken's Rage 1, I really liked it. I also like the way that they pause when you do the attacks, you know the acts? And then they pause and Hokuto! Hyakuraskan! I really like it. I played a heck of that game. I played a ton of it. I still have it, I think. Yes, I have it. I do have it still. They look ready to use the unsheathed weapons in their hands at the slightest provocation. Who should we talk to? The ship's captain or the mercenary leader? The captain or Stavo? We need to talk to a mercenary leader. He looks pretty violent. Look at them, they almost look like from the science fiction Middle East. Science fiction Middle East. The mercenary leader Estavo flicks his dark eyes to you, but keeps his blade fixed on the desperate captain. There's a reason he's known as Fireblood to his men. Estavo, you'll get your money, but let me handle this. Estavo, enough of the theatrics. Mercenaries only understand the language of money. Estavo, you'll get your money, but let me handle this. A cruel smile twitches into life on Estavo's wind-weathered face. There's only one rich noble girl, but we can always find more sailors. The ship captain bristles at these words. Oi. Captain, why have we not dropped anchor? Something dire stalks these shores. We cannot approach without risking the ire of that horror. Oh, we have Cthulhu or Dagon. Something like that. A jittery mutter of agreement rises from the sailors, causing Estavo's eyes to darken even further. Estavo, you have the dark eyes like the dark-eyed children. The white disappears. What horror? What have you seen? Captain, take us closer or there will be consequences. Now, first we want to figure out what horror. What have you seen? Not but glimpses. My men have seen the shadow of something deep in water, stalking us. Nothing natural moves like that. By the way, there is a legend from the Native Americans in Canada that there is actually a fucking underwater giant spider in some of the frozen areas. Even today, they avoid fishing some of the parts because there have been reports of this fucking huge spider that comes out of the water. The way that they described it, I don't remember the video where I saw it, but the way that they described the spider, it seems to be larger than, probably about the size of a school bus. That's insane. I would have never guessed of a spider going underwater and suddenly coming out. And a fisherman actually, he was using his canoe, and he saw the silhouette of the fucking thing, and he started to canoe away, and as he did so, the silhouette disappeared. He was waiting for it to come out and nab him. And it also makes me think, why didn't he try to pursue, right? There must be a reason. I wonder why he didn't get closer to his prey, potential prey. Estavo glares murderously at the captain. You renege on our deal based on a glimpse? Or foolish superstition, take us in now. Estavo, it was your wish. You renege on our deal based on a glimpse? There is desperation in the captain's voice. We are seasoned sailors. We do not balk at shadows. You need to be alive to rescue this girl you speak of. Let's see, we're out of time. Sail us in or argue the point with Estavo. You speak sense. Perhaps it is better to turn around. Estavo, have at it. No, calm down. We're out of time. Sail us in or argue the point with Estavo. Estavo turns his steely gaze from you to the captain. Let me spell this out for you, sea dog. We contracted to rescue the girl, but if you don't get us to the shore, we'll gut you for free. The mercenaries you hired all shifted their weight in anticipation of making good on that promise. Captain, he's right. Do what you were hired to do. Estavo, convinced the man. No, Captain, do what you were hired to do. Something changes in the captain's expression. He stands tall. I will not order my ship and my men to certain doom. We shall not get any closer to the coast while I have command. Oh, fuck. Diplomacy versus 10. I believe you, but my contract with these men does not mention your survival. Pass. It's the only way. We need to rescue that girl, okay? If we were going to flee any horror that is in the seas, there's always going to be something that's going to attack you. Here we go. 2d6. Another success. Oh, I'm so successful with diplomacy. You bring glory upon thine ancestors. Few of the ship's crew lower their weapons. The captain's eyes flit between you and Estavo's murderous grin. He sheathes his blade and speaks softly, his voice barely audible over the snapping sails. So be it. May the deep have mercy. 300 experience points. We need to rescue her. It's a mission of rescuing someone. Imagine if you're like a mercenary or something, and you look away every time there is something in like an obstacle in your mission. No, you do the job that you were hired to do. You do that, or you might as well retire yourself early. Suddenly, huge monstrous tentacles burst from the water around the ship. For a split second before the terror sets in, you wonder what Estava must be thinking as the monstrosities loom over him. Continue, regardless of who was right or who was wrong, we need to go and rescue that girl. After reaching their full height, the tentacles curve inwards and smash into the ship. Some pierce straight through the deck. Others snap the masts like they were matchsticks. You stand frozen in place. Through a haze of splintered wood and panicked screams, you notice Roland. He throws himself out of the way of a tentacle but begins to fall overboard as the ship lurches once more. Leave Roland to his fate? He's our only friend! Roland! You dash towards the ship's fractured rail, dodging holes in the deck and wounded men beseeching for your help. Roland hangs by one arm from the side of the ship. Try to grab him. You lunge for Roland's arm, but he loses his grip, and your fingers close only around thin air. You miss him by an inch. He falls wordlessly downwards. Roland! No! You watch as he is swallowed by the raging sea. The ship is listing fatally, and you see the great tentacles high above you, poised for the coup de grace. Abandon ship! As you jump, you hear the terrible rending of wood giving in to flesh. The impact of the water winds you, the waves pummel you down. The currents beseech you to go deeper, ever deeper, peaceful blackness. You know, I'm always surprised when someone falls unconscious in sea and suddenly they end up in the shore. It's perfectly safe, right? Think. What? What the fuck? Look at the fucking tentacles! No. No! 2 weeks earlier. Oh, is that the end? Oh, this is the prequel. The prequel in the game. Inside of the game. That didn't look so well, right? Let me save the game. We are saving. Overwrite. Are you sure you want to overwrite the following save? Yes. Okay. This is going to be I just noticed that my head is blocking my character portrait. Because you can see the character portrait on the right. Next time I stream this, wait, the AI did a little close up to my face. I didn't notice it. What? AI, why did you do the close up? Well, I guess it happens. Let me check the live. There we go. Yeah, AI, I'm telling you, sometimes the AI... Well, it was a bit dramatic that way, right? Like you had to be, how you say, you need the dramatic close-up for the moments. I should have placed myself here. You see? Alright. Well, this is going to be it for SKALD against the Black Priory. I guess they worship the octopus or whatever. Who knows? Or the chief of the octopus. And so thank you, Big, for watching the live stream. And thank you to everyone else. And thank you so much to those of you that are going the extra mile to support the channel. If anyone else wishes to further support the channel, consider joining as a member using the Super Thanks button. A like, subscribe, take a look at the information in the description and in the pinned comment. This has been your host, Abraham L. Jaguar, a professional game master. Oh, that's for the tabletop RPG games. Well, okay. And remember, level up in game and level up in life. I don't know if I will have enough time to do another stream today. I'll let you know via community post if I stream again another game today. If not tomorrow, as always, we are doing a collab Vermintide Old World against the Skaven, of course. So once again, thank you all, and see you later.